We're pushing a different one. Super still. Sorry, guys. Well, everybody wants to help get it there again. I don't know how. Featured on YouTube. That is pretty fucking cool. It's 8 below right now. Wind chill is much higher. Here you are. All right. I found a parking spot. I couldn't see it. I fucked that up, guys. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's Minneapolis. Sorry. So I take pictures and now it's like I'm being creepy. Oh. Wow. Well, that fucking just cleared up another puppy. Jesus.
see it after an actual event. That is also a true statement. Let's see about going to get a picture of them. Stay with me. Sorry. That pumping is the pump on my window thing here. And or second cup. Keep you guys going. Sleep? Who needs sleep? Where we're going. All right, still a little bit messy. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get that picture of that gal right there, and I'll be back. Is that cool? So, everybody enjoy each other. I'll be right back. And yes, I'm gonna go stand in the middle of the street. Oops. Looks like. Jesus Christ, my joints do not work anymore. Oh. Oh, where? To where? I'm sorry. Yep. I got you guys. I was just warming up again. I apologize. Okay. Thanks for reminding me of my job. Okay. It is very cold. So this is where we've been. Oh, you know what? There are people over there too. But look at that. people have left, but now there's just what we have. It is April O. Is that Captain? Hey, Captain, my Captain. How are you? No, I have not read the thing that it came from. That is a Robin Williams. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, at this point of the night. Yeah, I think people just got frozen through. And that's the Target Center right there. Target Center. Quieter and quieter. You see people just flicker away. I got a pretty cool picture. I'm not lying. You know, to be honest with you, I think everybody left, but it's a weird. Yes, yeah, because somebody came up to my vehicle and thought I was an Uber and said, Uber for Brad? And I said, well, I'm Brad. Okay, and he tried to get in my car. I'm like, no, I'm Brad. Yeah, it was a weird one. So I think the food service guys are gone, which means I'm pretty sure Target Center made its money on this thing. If it's all food stuff. Welcome. Here's the deal, guys. Just appreciate everybody being here. I'm an independent guy. We don't do sponsorships or any kind of commercial bullshit. So everything is sponsored and funded by you guys. If you can help, I'd appreciate it. Super thanks are here. We have Venmo and Cash App if you want to throw it. Appreciate it. Hey, that's fine. But if you're going to advertise, you do have to pay for it. So that's where the rules are coming in. If you're going to go all caps, then you got to pay for it. If you do multiple times all caps, you get kicked out and banned. Guys, I'm a real easy guy to get along with. If you have an argument, make your argument. You got to be kindish. You can't be kindish. You can't hang out. You can't be part of the vibe. Get the fuck out. Okay? We have a motto around here. It's fuck right off. If you can't hang, cool. Fuck right off. Otherwise, you can disagree. We're cool with disagreeing, but don't be a fucking dick. So, make it easy. If you want to advertise, please fucking pay me. It's my fucking, it's my shit. My shit. But no, we're cool, man. Like, listen, I want y'all to understand. I have opinions. I absolutely have opinions. It doesn't mean you can't be here. I want you to be here. I want you to see this shit too. Because what I'm showing is the truth. Now we can debate about the meanings. But let's fucking be adults about it. So, also, if we're going to be capitalists too, in my fucking venue, you want to advertise, pay. And I do the same for you. If you got a venue and I want to speak, I'll pay. I promise. I get it. I just want you to understand that if you want to do that, you got to have a damn good reason, or you got to pay. My mods are ruthless right now because of the times that we're living in. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to say I want everybody to have a chance to be here, and my mods will ruthlessly cut. They see it multiple times, and it's not a ban. It's a long break, and I like being able to do the shit up. Okay, now hold on. A case can be made. A case can be made. But I think your intentions need to have been... There has to be a code word or something which we all understand the code word is being used, right? Yeah. And here's the deal, guys. Let's be perfectly honest. Whether you're on one side or the other, okay? Oh, okay. You can do blood clot in 2026. It's a little rough. It's close to the edge. But I would prefer that not go much further than that. Because realistically, people, I don't want to say like, oh, we're a freedom of speech place, because no, we're fucking not. But realistically speaking, guys, we can't preach to the choir. If we're going to talk about things, we want to change somebody's mind, both sides. You got to be able to talk to us, and I got to be able to talk to you. So, while we can try and be funny, because I'm a fucking paid monkey to be a jackass in front of everybody and do shit. All I want you guys to be able to do. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was a 300. Sorry, I got scared there for a second. All right, butterflies. Ice is awesome. I appreciate that, but I do appreciate that, but context to the two. Hey, no problem, Goofy. Thank you. Here's my problem. Context matters, and I will ask everybody to tone down everything. I'm going to let everybody know because it's fair. I'm absolutely a fuck ice guy. I will have a conversation with anybody, though. I'm okay with everybody being here as long as they're not going to be dicks about it. So everybody here who is fuck ice has had lots and lots of reasons showing why we are fuck ice. But if you want to come in here and be all pro ice, that's cool. But I would like to know, having known and seen what's going on, you got to start making arguments, because our arguments have been plain and out there, and I kind of do that. I kind of show our arguments. If you want to be making blanket statements of I love ice, you need to explain to me how these things are smart and okay. And I'm cool with it. Please make an argument. And don't just, root for a side without thinking about it. Okay, get on the street is not an ice thing. Hello. Dewey. You look like a member. I like members. Hi, Dewey. Sorry. It is good to see you. Oh, hold on. Are they cleaning up right now? I just want to make sure that we all see what's going on. Bingo. Okay, hold on. I'll figure out how to pronounce that. We are downtown Minneapolis. This building right there is the Target Center. There's Butler Square. Right there. And if you can see, they're fucking cleaning everything up right now. The chanting is they fucking clean. Yes, first tab. Sorry. I probably should have said that first. I do apologize. The line aficionado? I didn't. Oh, was that just a truck that just went or a car? I didn't even look. That's funny as hell. That is so cool.
Our streets. Our streets.
Dude, I get to show that I had people like trying to troll me, like, oh my god, look at all the trash. Now I'm still here. Hey, look at these fuckers. They're cleaning. It's so fucking awesome.
Is it awesome?
Dude, that makes me so happy.
We're cleaning up right now.
Dude, because everybody wants to, go get a job and do all this other shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second. You came to my paid channel to complain about me.
I'm good. Hey, just wondering, how do y'all like? Who's the organizer for all this?
Oh, I don't know. My fiance is a teacher. Another teacher came.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Are you complaining about me swearing on my channel? That's kind of cool. I literally have a hat that stands for FRO, called Fuck Right Up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to know where the afterthought is.
That's a funny one.
Yeah.
I love it when somebody comes to my channel and tries to tell me how to tell them how to swear.
There's gotta be.
What's your channel? What's the channel called?
Watchdog.
Watchdog. How you doing? What's going on? It's Jay O'Connell, Watchdog. My fiance is a teacher.
Is she? What's she teach? What's she teach?
Special needs.
Fuck off, really?
She works with autistic children, bro.
Hold on, check this shit out.
Are you a teacher?
No, dude, I'm in sales. I seen this shit on TikTok. I'm like, I can't sit here and watch. I can't sit here and watch.
Oh, I love that.
That's my daughter.
Yeah, that's some good weed you got there, man. No, it's all good. I can't because I got the face mask.
Sorry, man.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you for what you do.
No problem. Thank you.
What's the name of your channel?
It's Watchdog Media.
.com or?
No, it's on YouTube. And if you can't find it because there's a couple of Watchdogs, look for Umbrella Man. I'm the guy who filmed Umbrella Man.
Umbrella Man. What's your X? What are you streaming?
I'm on YouTube right now.
Watchdog.
Watchdog. One word.
What's the username?
Watchdog Media News.
Thank you.
Watchdog Media News. Hey, kick some ass, guys. Stay safe. Hey, was that warm? Dude, look at that shit.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Tron code. Sorry for yelling in your ears, guys. I apologize. I apologize. Yep, super drug addicts. You know, because marijuana makes people drug addicts. I love engagement with trolls. It's not even like an opinion you can have, because it's like science. But who knows? People have opinions. Those opinions are really, really strange. I have PTSD. I don't know. I took a shot in the chest from the police while showing my press credentials. I don't sleep. I take it so too, dude, to be honest with you. And I don't know, man. Funding ICE even more than 3 times the amount it takes to feed fix all of hunger in America seems a little excessive. And then adding more seems like a little bit of a ridiculousness. But, feeding people or funding more ICE. Yeah, you got opinions, I got opinions. There it is. All right, so that one can go. That's an advertisement of this bullshit. So fuck that one. Hey, Mom, you like that one? Yeah. So if you're new here and you're just having fun, here's how it goes. My channel, my time. If you're going to be all about supporting ICE and you're going to advertise on my channel, you got to fucking pay for it. Super simple. If you're going to do that shit, you get the manhammer. I don't give a fuck. Because it's my channel. If you're going to be an adult and you're going to make an argument for your case, fuck yeah, hang out. If you can be kindish, cool. I want to talk to you. But if you can't, guess what? Banhammer. It's going to be kind of fun. So, any mods, please have fun. Also, we can judge standing in the middle of the road. Totally on the table. Oh no, I'm not saying that there are arguments. I'm just saying that if they think they have some, they can bring them, and I would love to hear that. Does that make any sense? I am willing to hear said offerings. That looks like an advertisement to me. Billboard? Yes, I love it. And guess what? I don't know. Did you guys know my middle daughter is going to be a special needs teacher? Special ed teacher? She's in college right now to be a special ed teacher. So yeah, isn't that cold shit? Listen, my daughter was going to go for it. Yep, it's cold as shit. Oh yeah, she's a badass motherfucker. And, oh look, cleaning more. Dude, this is how it was over at all of the protest sites. It is unfucking believable. Oh yeah, listen, Zoe has come out and has participated in these streams before. I'd love to get her out here. Oh, listen. Oh, Chicago. Y'all have the hardest fucking city to work in. I don't know how y'all do it, but I won't sell a thing in Chicago ever again. Y'all fuckers are brutal sort. You know, guys, I think they're just... Is that what it is? Oh, damn. Oh, no, guys, listen. A lot of people were complaining about how much trash there was, guys. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, we're here, everything's quiet, and then everybody's out there cleaning up everything. It's fucking beautiful. So that we're clear, this is where all that garbage was. God damn it. See, so if I had known somebody in Chicago, which I fucking do, and I should have, god damn it. I used to own a home security company. No fucking way. That's some serious shit then, huh? Man, I'm glad that you're okay. Dude, that's some, this is, I survived. I survived selling door to door in Chicago as a 6'2", 300-pound, very bald, very pasty white man. I did make friends, but still, food in Chicago is fucking great. You find the right places. Like, if you don't go to the normal shit, you go to the places where all the locals eat, then you get good. Don't eat normal shit. Same with Milwaukee. All right, guys. Well, guess what? What do you guys think? I think we I don't know, man. Lefties had a problem with the porter in chief. I think they'd have a problem with Kamala doing it too. Guys, this is why it's interesting that people make these arguments. The porter in chief was the thing, and a lot of people on both sides were absolutely. Oh, thank you. I keep missing things. Was that a complaint or a good thing about the policies? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to try and get out of here now because I think that we are done. So if everybody is. I think that it's always interesting when people tell me who's praying for whom and who thinks God's on what team. I don't make judgments. Not my job. I am not God, but it's always interesting when I'm told by everybody on every team that they've been praying to their God and God's on their side. So I don't know. Can he be on both sides? Sorry. I don't know. Seems a little. Nope. I'm hanging out right here. And that is a poor replacement. Later. All right, let's make sure that gets plugged in. All right, so that has. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get something propped under here. There we go. And then blasphemy. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I miss something? Oh, you happened? So we had an LJ or what? An Eljo? That's a weird one. Eljo? How do we pronounce that shit? Oh, you're typically a problem. You're typically a problem. That's usually my issue. Well, y'all, what do you want to do? We really. No, I got the blood clot thing now. I get it. You want me to stop by Whipple? All right, we can go to Whipple. Fuck yes. Whipple it is. Yes, the member. There's a member here. So member, is that if that's Chris on there? Chris, do you want to change the title to head into the Whipple building, and then we will drive on over and go make that happen. And then, guys, we are supported just by you guys. We do not take advertisements, corporate sponsors, none of that bullshit. We really do depend on you guys. So if there is a way that you can do a super chat or Venmo or a Cash App to help us with gas, equipment or anything, that would be amazing and help us out a ton. Everything should be in the description. If not, the mods can also put it here in chat. Love me, hate me, I will keep performing. I don't care. Whatever it takes to help, because honestly, the video is the video, and that's all it takes. We can argue about that later, but I'll be there. So I'm gonna try and get out of here now. And thank you to Sunshine. Appreciate that. And here you go, guys. Look at that shit right there. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Oh, holy shit. And a member. Look at you. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And now we go. Fuck yeah. All right. Thank you, you too. That is beautiful. Thank you. We raised. Welcome. Oh, okay. Holy. That's how I started, actually. George Floyd Day 1. I was out there, and I was actually the guy who filmed Umbrella Man. I was just in the right time at the wrong, right time, wrong place. And I filmed something fucking insane, and all of a sudden, poof, I'm this guy now, and I do this. It's fucked up. So I do apologize for the condition of my windshield. That is unfortunate. I owe you better. Oh, custom emojis. There's, yeah. Y'all, apparently you have a custom emoji. How do you use them? So it said I could put custom emoji. Check this out. You're absolutely allowed to support ICE. I just need an argument to tell me why it's okay to do the things that they're doing, because I don't think it's like when everybody was screaming about defund. Hey, let's fucking go. Thank you. Oh, is that what you were sending me, Chris? Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Okay. Custom emojis. Come on. Now listen. One of those is my logo. Come on. That's me, Watchdog. I thought that was a pretty cool one. Okay. The other one is Jake Lang. We're going to call that Getting Langed. That is Jake Lang fucking around and finding out. This is the fuck around. This is the finding out portion of the day. And so members get access to new and upcoming emojis. And as they come through, they are there. And we are going to popularize Getting Langed, the finding out time of... I was lynched. Oh my God. A white man was just lynched. It was, guys. Okay. He found out hard. I'm missing shit. That guy, he knew exactly. Guys, listen. He was trying to get his ass kicked. He wanted everything to happen so hard. He wanted the world looking at him so he could go home and jerk off and watch himself mess his fucking pillow. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the money shot, motherfucker. That is all this is. It was just jerk off stuff. He is now fulfilled. He can do nothing else in his life except for having done this and be completed and happy. Oh, no. He planned his own attempted murder. I don't think you understand. He wanted that. I don't think it's funny. I think it's funny that he found out because he did that to himself. I can be a jerk. I'm absolutely a jerk. I'm not going to tell you I'm not a jerk. I'm a jerk to somebody who goes, hey, I'm going to go run into a mosque wearing anything but bacon or everything plus bacon and dance around and wiggle my dick at all the kids. Yeah, you're a fucking dick. That guy's a dick. Well, guess what this guy did? He set up a situation to go get his ass kicked, and he wanted people to come and pay attention to him so he could go jerk off to it. Now, literally or not, one way or the other, he's going to go feel real good about himself because he got all the attention. Makes me a dick? I don't think so. What it makes me is somebody who realizes what the fuck that guy was doing. Sorry, that makes you angry? Maybe we could just FRO on that one. I really don't need people here. And yeah, he's an incel. That leprechaun? Yeah, listen, this is not hard for me. My channel, my shit. But on this one, I'm not fucking wrong. This one's an easy one. You step into a fucking tiger's den and it bites you, and then, oh my God, the fucking tiger is so bad. Oh, fucking tiger. That's so mean. Look at that guy's face. He is so in pain. Why? That fucking savage tiger. Fucking tiger. No, it's the dumb fuck who stepped into the fucking tiger cage and diggled this, you know what I mean? Fuck off. The guy danced fucking naked in front of a whole bunch of people and tried to make them do that. So, yeah. I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm just saying when two atoms collide, nuclear. He wanted to be the martyr. I was right there. Listen, I'm not saying, or listen, do I feel good about it? Is his face looking like that on an emoji? Hey, members, could you show somebody getting langed for me? Do I think it's funny? And do I think that Minnesota fucking showed him how to show up like a fucking Nazi? What we do to fucking Nazis? Yep. Because what do we do to Nazis? We make them show up like langs. There's a lang. That's a lang. So when you fuck around and find out, you come to Minnesota, you try to be a fucking Nazi, this is the face you're gonna fucking make. Do I feel bad about that? I'm gonna be pretty sure that those members right there, the ones who pay to be here, understand exactly why that fucking face is right fucking there. Yep. Laying around and laying out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lalo. We can Lalo. What the fuck? We're going to Lalo. This is the thing. Can we Lalo? Guys, this is fucking laying around and laying out. This is fucking beautiful. You motherfuckers, whoever did that is literally now in our fucking, oh my God. Oh, laying around and laying out. Loud, dude, shirts, hats. Dude, the meme material. Was that you? Was that you for real? Damn. All right, you're working hard. Oh. Ooh, if we're gonna talk history, we can do that. I don't mind history. I was a good history teacher. Actually, I can't do Nick Shirley. I don't know enough about him. Everybody has talked to me about this. Yeah, mods, you can. Thank you. Is that what the Nick Shirley's the guy who had the article about the fraud that we already took care of like a year ago? Hey guys, I have issues. Did you guys sign up and belong to my channel? Because I have issues. I'm going to be guessing here. Y'all got the Lang face and said, fuck yeah. Oh my God. Whatever that statement just was makes me so fucking happy. That was fucking beautiful. I'd like the 75 billion back from ICE that they got, considering that 25 billion of it could have solved American hunger. Jesus Christ. You want to complain about fraud? Complain. Such a fucking insane time we live in. Super okay with a woman getting shot in the face, overspending on bullshit things, and all that garbage. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's because, guys, you gotta go watch. Yeah, you know, it's disgusting. You can't win because they will never understand the difference. They don't. It's okay until something in their lives breaks. Yeah, I'm doing a thing real quick because I missed a thing. Come get some. It's not about fighting, man. Nobody wants to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I'm turning around because I fucked up. I was talking and I had a thing. That was actually an old protest route I used to take right down there, and I was taking that for a stupid reason. I'm going to Whipple. I gotta get back out there. So that was me being stupid, guys. Sorry about that. I don't want to fight. I know what happens when I fight. Nobody wants that to happen. Like, we can talk about shit, man, but here's the reality. This stuff isn't all that hard. Okay? Because here's the thing. How many MAGA here? How many? Okay? Understand that everything that the Republican platform was based upon was the federal government not doing any of the things they're doing. And then being okay with everything the federal government's doing right now, and then realizing it's all batshit crazy that anybody's even fighting for this right now at all. That states' rights used to be a thing, but it's not anymore now. And that everything that everybody here is trying to fight about, all of a sudden wants to go fight somebody because they're calling them out because they're fucking inconsistent and showing how stupid they really are because they can't stay consistent because all they want to do is stay focused on their hate. So, hey, let's fight. Yeah. When you lose all the words and all the arguments, you got to go try and fight. That's what it comes down to. Way to go. Yeah. Where's your goalpost now? Come fight me. No, man. Because that's where you always got to fight. That's the only place you can fight because your arguments have zero fucking value. They can't win. They literally lose all polls in America. They lose everything. They have to gerrymander everything. Guys, I'm telling you, when you want to come in here and talk to me about things, I've got facts. If you have an argument, make it. But you can't just make shit up and start screaming shit. Go for it. Yeah, I can bet. Like, dude, I was literally ran for Congress. I helped write laws. You can talk shit. I was in the shit. Motherfuckers try to say stupid shit. It's funny when you talk like that. Because, like, yeah, man, here, I've got receipts. Good luck. Oops. And I bet you can't do it. I'm going to bet here, actually, and again, I just took another bad turn. I bet you can't do it without saying Clinton, Obama. Okay. Hold on. Help me out here, members. We need to make sure that we give him all, he has to make arguments without saying stupid things, without whataboutism and all the other shit. Okay. Because an argument has to be able to stand up on its own. My brother, you have no idea who I am. I love this shit. Soy boy. See, they make assumptions. Oh, yeah, some emails. Yep. Oh, yeah. Right? DEI, can't bring up DEI. Or oh gosh, what was it? The kids in the pizza, the pizza joints. Oh, FBI agent who investigated Renee Good's death has resigned. Wonder why that is now. Guys, no, the problem is when you actually have receipts and the other side doesn't, they like saying it's both sides because they want to try and keep there and project other things like their problems. So both sides is a way that the bad side usually likes to say, oh, we're both bad, so it's okay. Dude, I was literally going to be a history teacher. I have master's level history knowledge, I guess. I can do more than Google if you really need me to, but I am in my car, so I can't bring up all my citations. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've done a hell of a lot more than Google. So, eh. And considering that if that's your level to which you have done research, brother, we need to talk about how this argument hasn't even started because the basis of knowledge and understanding that we have hasn't even come to argument worthy. So go ahead, man. Try again. Again, that's not saying stupid. It's meaning there's a lot more knowledge than just sitting there going, I'm going to Google this. I hope to fucking God they don't. That scares the shit out of me. See, that's the kind of shit that scares the shit out of me. I literally ran for Congress against Ilhan Omar, guys. Like, this is why it's funny. Like, oh, I'm a soy white. Motherfuckers. But it's not, guys, it wasn't, but see, that's the whole thing. Is like, everybody doesn't understand. I wasn't going out there spouting garbage, right? Like, the whole thing is that I have a specific reason, and it's knee-jerk bullshit. Everything that you've heard tonight so far from every argument has literally been a fucking talking point you've heard a million times from everywhere. Hold on. Hey, members, I would really like somebody to make sure that person is not calling me out on taking care of homeless people very quickly. Because if it is me, I need somebody very quickly to explain to them who the fuck they're talking to. Sorry if you weren't, but I just need that cleared up real quick. Reason I was late today. I hope there's a whole shit ton of people furiously typing. Oh, you should watch my whole evening last night. We generated $600 in, I don't know, a couple hours, and we went around to all the open places and bought a whole bunch of shit, brought food, hand warmers. I gave somebody my fucking sturdy ass fucking winter jacket last night. I fucking stayed up till 6 a.m. making sure that people were fucking taken care of. And to be honest with you, I was the only motherfucker we saw out there doing that shit. And it was these motherfuckers who are with me right now who did that. So, and again, I'm not trying to be mean, but I really, really don't like being called out when I fucking I did some good shit last night, and I worked my ass off, and I did something awesome, and these motherfuckers with me really did some awesome stuff. So if you wanted that, I promise you, you are at the right place. And I just wanted you to know why I'm defensive about it, if that makes any sense. So, Chris, is that a thing? Okay. You got a thing with a thing? All right. Where did you sent him to a thing? All right. I got you. Hey, everybody, welcome Chris. He is the back end side of this whole operation. You also see him texting in here. Yeah, don't leave. We want you here. Not everybody. Oh, shitballs. Sorry. Not everybody knows. I just actually commit to actually doing the bit. when I do shit, I actually fucking do it. And a lot of people like talking about it. I just show up late. I'm just late to shit, guys. But you'll see those members, and yeah, I know I'm trying. It's a pain. So hey, and I'm sorry I did miss your name because I am trying to drive too. Is it Sherry? You are awesome. No worries. Welcome. Because if you really want that kind of thing and that kind of content too, you absolutely came to the right place, and you got the right group of people here, and you're in the right home for the right vibe. Chris, there you are. All right. Sorry, I have too many apps open, and it causes musical fuckery in my
Ice out now! Ice out for good! Ice out now! Ice out for good! Ice out now! Ice out for good! Ice out for good! My name is Anti. I'm an organizer of Socialist Alternative. We got this protest today. We've been organizing it alongside Sophie, Sunrise, English America, Federal Unionist Network. We've been organizing this because what happened today in Minneapolis is the most important day of action we've seen against Trump so far. This is more than just a protest. For weeks,
Your line is an act of terrorism.
For weeks, thousands of workers have come together in grassroots organizing meetings to plan for mass strike action. It means no work, no school, no shopping. They said, unless ICE gets out of here, we're going to shut this city down.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. Today, 5,000 people blockaded the airport where ICE operates out of, transporting people they abduct. Tens of thousands flooded the downtown in below zero temperatures. And hundreds of schools and businesses were shuttered for the day.
Yeah.
We're going to need to build on that. We're going to need to take it further. Just this morning, ICE launched a massive operation in Maine with the vile racist codename Operation Catch of the Day. We need to kick ICE out of Minneapolis. We need to kick them out of Maine. We need to kick them out of Portland. We need to kick them out of every single city and every single state. And in that fight, we need the labor movement, the unions, to step up even more boldly than they already have.
Yeah. You're violating Oregon's
We've seen
equal
federal workers
opportunity
targeted,
laws.
in particular by Trump's crackdown
Oregon's
against
equal
unions.
opportunity
Many of them have been at the
employment laws.
forefront of organizing
You're
to fight
going
back.
to prison.
We're going to hear from one of them tonight. It's my pleasure to introduce Matt from the National Air Traffic Controller Association and the Federal Unionist Network.
So, as Anzai said, I'm Matt. I'm an air traffic controller, a federal employee. I work for the Federal Aviation Administration at the Hillsborough Airport. I'm also a participant in the PDX hub of the Federal Unionist Network, which is why I'm here speaking to you today. I've been lucky that my union has been able to stand up against the current administration. However, that has not been the case across the federal workforce. Now, one of the things my union emphasizes in, media and to Congress and these sorts of things is that there's a staffing crisis amongst air traffic controllers. And what a staffing crisis looks like in air traffic is we open fewer positions, we work fewer airplanes, you guys take flight delays. The public takes flight delays. Now, compare this crisis to, for instance, the Bonneville Power Administration, who are also federal employees and are also short-staffed. When BPA is short-staffed, your electric rates will go up and your electricity will become less reliable. That is clearly also a crisis. The EPA, FDA, USDA, it jeopardizes the authority of bosses. This administration's sole interest is asserting power. ICE is the most violent arm of this administration. The intention is to spread fear, to make workers shut their mouths and close their eyes and turn off their brains and be quiet and follow orders. Crushing unions and the violent enforcement arm of this administration go hand in hand. The intention is compliance.
That's right. When ICE detains you, comply. Comply.
Why even be here? Hey, comply with this. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Nazi! ICE out of Portland! 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 ICE out of Portland!
Out of Portland.
Fuck out of here, little bitch!
Get the Proud Boys! Get the Proud Boys!
So, as I was saying, they want us to stop thinking. They want us to close our eyes to everything that's going on and just do what we're told. So in the words of a fine group of people from Minneapolis, we have eyes that see and minds that think and mouths that speak. So God damn it, we will.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When the labor movement is under attack, what do we do? When the labor movement is under attack, what do we do? Trump's attacks, they've been scary. They've been a whirlwind, right? But I think we've also seen some really positive developments, not just in Minneapolis, but over the last year across the entire world. In Italy, we saw dock workers organize a general strike in solidarity with Gaza. We've seen young people organizing and fighting back in the global Gen Z rebellions, which have shaken and overthrown governments in Bangladesh, Nepal, Kenya, Indonesia, Madagascar, and other countries.
Pretend media is standing behind me.
The power of young people and students organizing and fighting back should not be underestimated. Our next speaker, Bailey, is from the Sunrise Movement. It's a national grassroots student organization fighting against climate catastrophe and the systems that perpetuate it. And this year, Sunrise took the lead, organizing Students Rise Up, an action campaign fighting against Trump's attacks on higher education and building towards mass walkouts and strikes on May Day. When I say students, you say rise up. Students, rise up. Students, rise up. When I say immigrants, you say rise up. Immigrants, rise up. Immigrants, rise up. When I say all of us, you say rise up. All of us, rise up. All of us, rise up. Thank you. Welcome, Bailey.
Hello, everyone.
Hey!
My name. Forgive me. My name is Bailey Palmer, and I am a recovering bigot. I used to have racist attitudes, distaste for folks in the queer community, hated anything socialist, etc. I remember even joking, saying racial slurs to my friends in middle school. I don't know why, but I learned it somewhere, and I deeply regret those actions now. I went to college. I learned facts, historical studies, and I was amazed at academia. I learned from other truth tellers.
That's so sexy!
Over a period of years, I was able to reclaim my U.S. history, relearn my U.S. history, and I became stunned at the sheer amount of horrific acts our country has committed. From indigenous genocide and displacement to the slavery of African descendants, Japanese internment camps, war crimes, war profiteering, and support of Palestinian genocide to countless other evils.
Free Palestine!
And now ICE. ICE is yet one more travesty against humanity. After learning about these horrendous things, I no longer could call myself a proud American.
No, that's all they do in Portland is protest. This is the third one I've done this week, but I could do one every day if I didn't have an actual job.
As a proud American patriot, I chose to stop ignoring history. Many proud Americans don't know their history very well. If you were like me and unaware, our country over the decades has been supporting totalitarian regimes throughout Latin America. Guatemala, for example, the CIA orchestrated a coup that took down Guatemala's elected leader. This led to political violence, war, and destabilization, all so we could have better trade deals. This in turn led many Guatemalans to flee and migrate north to the country that promises freedom and justice for all. But I don't see that justice happening. Instead of taking responsibility for our past crimes, we would rather hunt our victims down and shoot them in the middle of the street. I don't know about you, but I think that is horrific. But I believe I don't think we'll have success as a movement or as a country unless we can figure out how to hold understanding and grace for our enemies. I'm convinced that violence will only breed more violence, because hurt people hurt people. This means that in order to reach over the aisle and help people see what we see, we need to do our best to imagine why the other person is hurt. Why are they hateful? Why do they dislike immigrants or Marxism or queer people? Because they have misplaced loyalties. They also had terrible childhoods, suffered traumas, had to go through war after war. Some of them don't even have legitimate education. And Tucker Carlson is who they fantasize about in their wet dreams. Pardon the crass humor. When we can understand the other person, we're more likely
I
to
bet there's
convince
plenty
them
of Tuckers
that
here
they're
tonight.
supporting evil and that they're being lied to and manipulated. I was a former Trump supporter, a former bigot. I admit to that and regret all of it. But I'm here now declaring my opposition publicly against our current administration. I am proof that people's minds can and will change. Corporate greed, exploitation, environmental maltreatment. These people use the
Protest.
day of
This is
God
not how
love
you get
and
laid.
Purpose them for imperialism, genocide, ethnic discrimination, and hate, just so they can buy a fourth yacht. What bullshit! I think it should be expected that those on the top should use their power and wealth to uplift those on the bottom. Not to cast aside or minimize one of America's most horrific crimes, but in an economic sense, many of us on the bottom are stuck serving our corporate slaveholders. Many in the country do not get health insurance without a job or citizenship. Luckily, Oregon and other states are ahead of the federal government on this. Many of us have to work multiple jobs just to survive. I have a friend who works every single day just to pay his rent. Every day I hear a new story of someone who couldn't pay for their medical bills and suffered because of it and died. What a failure of our society. How dare we allow corporations to exploit our labor and employ people to kill our immigrant friends and family? And now they're building machines and using AI to rip even more from us and kill our planet in the process? This is an outrage. We stand up because what is happening is not right. It is pure evil. Buttered, battered up, sauteed, and glazed with brown sugar. It's tasty, but it'll clog your heart and drop you dead. Here at Sunrise, we're committed to climate action, and we gladly support our immigrant friends and family. One of the ways you can get involved is joining one of the organizations represented here. One thing that we are pushing for at Sunrise is a walkout on May 1st. In the past U.S. history,
There's like
walkouts
3
have
other
had
people
huge
standing
political implications.
next to me
So
streaming this
I
stuff.
encourage you to walk away from your job May 1st. Put it in your calendar right now. I want to end with a quote from one of my favorite advocates for justice, Desmond Tutu. He says, "There comes a point where we need to stop just pulling people out of the river. We need to go upstream and find out why they're falling in." This is why we are organizing today. We recognize the vile nature of our political system being bought and twisted by corporations and the wealthy. Our system continues to push people over the edge, and it is time we change that. Thank you. Before we get into our next speaker, I want to say a big thank you to No Kings. They're helping us put this event on. They brought the marshals, the sound system. It takes all of us to make this happen, but they were one of the first people to get involved in building for tonight, so I want to say thank you to them. I think a lot of us know No Kings, right? They've been a rallying cry for people under Trump 2.0. They helped organize the biggest day of protest in U.S. history in October. That was part of how we stopped the federal agents from coming here, right? That should give us confidence that we can build this movement into a formidable force that can stop Trump for good and win what we really need. That's money for schools, not ICE. Money for housing, not ICE. Money for healthcare, not ICE. Money for jobs, not ICE. Trump's attacks on working people and his massive expansion of ICE, it's not coming from a place of strength. He's sitting at the top of a declining, rotten empire. He's desperately trying to keep it afloat with military adventures in Iran, Venezuela, trying to bully Greenland. His actions aren't just because he's an unstable bigot, although of course he is, but because he needs to prop up U.S. capitalism and its imperialist ambitions. And if we're going to really fight Trump, I think we have to recognize that. We're going to need an international approach based on working class solidarity. We need to say deportations, hell no, this whole system's got to go. Climate change, hell no, this whole system's got to go. Genocide and war, hell no, this whole system's got to go. And on that note, I'm very glad to introduce our next speaker, is Vincent from the Revolutionary Communists of America.
Comrades, I stand here today with you as someone who is also sick of the terror perpetrated and the travesties perpetrated continually upon the working class by the parasitic billionaires and their sycophants. This continued terror campaign against the working class, which includes the murder of Renee Nicole Good, the people kidnapped, brutalized, and disappeared by ICE in every single community across the United States, including those shot here in Portland. All of this is a facet of the capitalist system in which we live in. It is not something that can be reformed away. It won't go away with half measures. We cannot train them better to make them better. This isn't an aberration of capitalism. This is a core facet. Yes! Trump and the bourgeois elite are using ICE as another tool to terrorize us and distract us and divide us. The crisis we are facing today is not because of immigrants. It is not because of trans people. It is not because of the color of our skin. It is not because of the nation of our ancestors. It is because of the capitalists and their failing system. They want us, the working class, divided, fighting against each other instead of focusing on them. As capitalism continues to amass contradictions, the demonization of the working class immigrant is used by the billionaires and their cronies to hide the fact that every red cent that they have accumulated has been squeezed from the blood, sweat, and tears of the working class. I would like to remind them of the powers with which they contest, of the powers with which we seek to organize. That is the power of the exploited. That is the power of the working class. As Ted Grant once put so eloquently, not a wheel turns, not a light shines, not a phone rings without the kind permission of the working class. Once this enormous power is mobilized, no force on earth can stop it. Groceries, rent, utility bills, and healthcare costs continue to skyrocket, not because there is not enough to go around, but because the capitalists need an excuse for ever more austerity and exploitation. so that they can right their sinking ship. The $38 trillion national debt is because of both parties' continued economic policies, military policies, domestic and international policies. They have both proven themselves all too happy, Democrats and Republicans, to pump more money into ICE or into foreign wars and interventions, all so they can appease their capitalist masters. The response should be the full-throated rejection of both parties and their bourgeois sensibilities. Neither party represents you. Neither party represents the working class. And only an organized working class can defend itself against this state terror at home while helping to remove the boot of imperialism abroad. That's right! Not only here in Portland, but in Minneapolis, St. Louis, and all over the country, the Revolutionary Communists of America have joined with organizations and unions in support of this day of action taken against the ICE terror. We can also call for more than just a single day of action. We can say go farther and turn this into the greatest weapon that the working class has at its disposal, the general strike. Only with a coordinated mass direct action can we shut down the capitalist machine that ICE is beholden to. An economy brought to its knees will make the murderers at ICE and their masters in Washington tremble at the might of the working class, not just in the Twin Cities, but across the nation. We can kick ICE out of our communities. It is edifying to see the working class starting to recognize its power again. Through international coordinated action, we can dismantle the global system that requires the existence of ICE thugs and imperialist war crimes. Without the ability to pit workers against themselves, they won't be able to get away with threats against the working class's living standards. The capitalists don't care about you. They want you on the margin of hunger, sickness, and homelessness, ever willing to take whatever things they were willing to offer you, a pittance. That is why we, the Revolutionary Communists of America, and our comrades abroad in the Revolutionary Communists International, remain resolute in our faith in the working class. And so I call out to you these slogans. An injury to one is an injury to all. Organized labor must get into the fight. Workers' self-defense committees in every workplace and neighborhood targeted by ICE. Immediate full rights and amnesty for undocumented workers and their families. No faith in the Democrats. Down with both parties of the ruling class. Build a workers' party that can dismantle ICE and the capitalist system once and for all. I will end with one final quote, one that has haunted the capitalist masters of this world since it was written almost 200 years ago. Let the ruling classes tremble. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Workers of all countries, unite!
I think something we have to remember in all of this is that this fight isn't just about ICE, it's not just about Minneapolis, right? They're not just coming for immigrants, they're coming for indigenous people, they're coming for all of us, they're coming for the unions. Greg Naumacher, the president of SEIU, Local 28 in Minneapolis, a couple weeks ago, when they called this general strike, he said the army that Trump is building in Minneapolis today to attack immigrants, it's the same army he's going to use to crush the unions tomorrow. I think he's exactly right. I think we got to say, as Vincent said, injury to one is an injury to all. An injury to one is an injury to all. An injury to one is an injury to all. Our next speaker is a local hotel worker who asked to speak. He's in a union. He's going to talk to us about what he has heard from his comrades in Minneapolis on the ground there.
Howdy, everyone. I don't have prepared remarks, so I guess you just have to listen to me rant a little bit. So what it took to have a real general strike in Minneapolis. First one in Minneapolis since 1934. First one in America since the 40s. Now, a day without an immigrant in 2006 was also big. But this is the first time we've tried to have a citywide general strike. And that's incredible. And I want to talk about what it took to get us here. To make this more than just a big protest. To have the working class really shut it down, right? So at the airport, union members were like locking themselves down and getting arrested alongside faith leaders. And yeah, all of these things happening. Thousands of people in rapid response networks, grassroots rapid response networks, people maxing out signal chats with 1,000 members, and then you can't go any more than that, right? So then making more signal chats neighborhood by neighborhood. That's what's happening in Minneapolis right now. And as for a general strike, what did it take to really call a real general strike? So the Minnesota AFL-CIO, they were in favor of it. They tried to bring all their unions out. But looking more closely, it was a few more radical unions that led the way. It was a teachers union, the SEIU local, and the Unite Here local, the hotel worker local in Minneapolis. But we can even be more specific than that, in that within those more radical service worker unions, there was a workers' assembly of radical workers from multiple workers together, collaborating and working out what it would really take to put their unions in motion. And I don't know if we have one of those here. I don't know how that will work here when it's time for us to have our general strike. How are we going to get the most radical unions in motion, to get the rest of the unions in motion, to get the whole society in motion to really shut it down? Oh, I wasn't going to answer that. That was a rhetorical question. I was talking to people in my union, and we're not talking about what's happening in Minneapolis right now unless I'm bringing it up. The unions here, they're not equipped, like mentally or spiritually, to communicate about what our union siblings are doing in other cities, even in the same union. So we have to be like we have to bring the good news to people that a general strike just happened. A general strike is happening. We have to bring that to our coworkers and build the networks that are going to bring the good news to everyone and build the mutual aid networks that will be able to sustain us for our neighbors that can't leave their houses because of the threat. And all the things that are going to need to go into having an open-ended general strike. We need mutual aid across unions, across neighborhoods. All right, that was my rant. Thanks for listening.
Takes a lot to get up there when you're not prepared, but I think that is what we all got to do, right? We all got to see ourselves as leaders and organizers and ready to stand up for what's right. We got one more speaker tonight. I want to shout out, I'm a Socialist Alternative. If you want to learn a bit about that history of the labor movement, those general strikes that rocked the country, we produce a newspaper every month. Our center article this issue is about the rise of the labor movement in the U.S., how we can transform it into a militant labor movement, which unfortunately after decades of kind of defeats, it is currently not, right? It needs to actually be renewed. So check that out. Come talk to us at our table over there. Rocky's going to give us a sum up here. And yeah, that's what we got. Rocky, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Awesome. Minneapolis is on strike today. Isn't that awesome? I think that's exactly the kind of fight back we need here in Portland, don't you? My name's Rocky, and I'm an organizer here in Portland with Socialist Alternative. If you want to find us after the meeting, we'll be over there at the table. Come find us to talk more about how you can get involved. It would be an understatement to say that we are living in unprecedented times. Last year, we witnessed Trump's acceleration of the genocide in Gaza, the horrific meat grinder war in Ukraine, slashing of healthcare subsidies that are a lifeline for so many Americans, a continued nosedive into the climate catastrophe, and National Guard troops deployed in our cities. Just this year hasn't even been a month, and Trump has become even more brazen. From kidnapping the president of Venezuela to launching the largest federal immigration enforcement operation ever carried out. As a result of this increased ICE presence, Renee Good was shot and killed by ICE agents in Minneapolis. Just a day later, 2 others were shot here in Portland by Border Patrol agents. Trump is only going to continue to act with unrestrained volatility and violence unless we fight back. Democrats have shown us that they won't organize the fight, the kind of fight that we need. When Trump overthrew the president of Venezuela, the only thing Democratic leader Chuck Schumer could express was his disappointment. When Trump sent troops to invade our cities, our mayor wrung his hands and told us not to take the bait. When ICE was deployed to invade Chicago and Minneapolis, we got a lot of tough talk from people like Brandon Johnson and Jacob Fry, but with zero follow-through. This shouldn't surprise us. The Democrats are the party that have been working hand in hand with the Republicans to fund ICE for years. In 2024, Biden gave ICE $3.4 billion to continue their reign of terror. And just yesterday, more Democrats joined Republicans to pass another bill that would give ICE even more money. This is what Democrats and Republicans alike use our tax dollars for, because they're both beholden to corporate right-wing interests. There are some politicians here in Portland who claim to represent the movement. If you represent the movement, then you'd be using your elected position as a bullhorn to mobilize and organize everyone in the city around direct strike action. And you'd be calling on the unions that donated to you to build for that one-day strike here in Portland. We have to take more ambitious political action if we are ever going to stand up to Trump. Actions that the Democrats are completely unwilling to support. I know a lot of us have been out at protests this last year. We've joined rapid response networks. We've called on our elected leaders to take action and stop ICE. All of this is important. And at the same time, I think a lot of us are starting to feel like these defensive actions aren't enough. What we need is to go on the offensive. We need to start taking actions that shut down business as usual. We need to take the fight to ICE, to Trump, and to the billionaire class that funds his agenda. We need to start thinking about a strike. The $30 trillion U.S. economy only runs because 164 million workers show up at their jobs every day. It may seem like Trump is too powerful to be stopped, but he cares about making money for himself and his fellow billionaires more than he cares about almost anything else. And because we make the economy run, we also have the power to shut it down. In the 60s and 70s, the civil rights movement didn't just protest. They used offensive actions like sit-ins and occupations. In 2019, during Trump's first term, the Trump administration shut down the government in an attempt to get more border wall funding. Sarah Nelson, president of the Association of Flight Attendants Union, called for a general strike in response. This threat forced the Trump admin to back down and reopen the government. However, threat alone won't stop Trump in 2026. We need to be ready to follow through. These are the kind of escalatory actions we need to start organizing around. And we are seeing those sorts of tactics develop. In Minneapolis, socialist alternative members have been on the ground building this movement. We hosted meetings of dozens of workers to organize sick-outs. We stood with postal workers to kick ICE off postal property. And we joined community members to shut down the far-right agitator Jake Lang. Today, our comrades joined workers in their heroic strike to shut down Minneapolis. If Minneapolis can do it, why not Portland? We need to organize mass democratic conference and resistance in every city. We need to come together to discuss what our plan is to fight back. We have to exercise those organizing muscles. When you go back to your workplaces or your schools or your communities, start building for maximum non-cooperation with ICE through union resolutions and petitions in your schools and workplaces. Get your coworkers and fellow students thinking about strike action. We also need to recognize that the deployment of ICE isn't the only struggle we should be fighting against. Trump's war in Venezuela, unaffordable housing and healthcare, the genocide in Gaza, the climate crisis are all symptoms of a wider system at work. A system bigger than Trump. Capitalism. If we are truly going to take the fight to Trump, we have to take on the whole capitalist class that perpetuates these crises and benefits from our subjugation. Socialist Alternative here in Portland and also all over the United States will be holding meetings in the coming weeks and months to equip workers and students with the organizational prowess and the political confidence to go on strike. Thank you.
Fuck ICE, shut it down. Every city, every town. Fuck ICE, shut it down. Every city, every town. Fuck ICE, shut it down. Every city, every town. Fuck ICE, shut it down. Every city, every town. All right, we got one more group of folks who's going to come up and give a contribution here. We got Decolonize, Hill Resist, and Indigenous Resistance.
Thank you for coming out tonight. It's an honor to be here on Chinook land. We're actually standing on one of the main villages. We're here, the Chinook people that had this place where they raised their children and their families was right here where we're standing. There's a little marker for it over there. We are the indigenous people of the Western Hemisphere. We came here tonight to talk for our ancestors and our descendants, not us. And we came here to talk for our Mexican, Chicano people and other indigenous people that cannot be here. They cannot risk it. They cannot risk it. We're here for them because they can't be here. This is not the first time. This is not the first time of mass deportation. My grandparents lived through it in the 1940s. You can look it up. It was called Operation and then a racist name. They deported 1 million U.S. citizens of Mexican descent at that time. This is not new. This is just more white supremacy. And they claim to be Christian. They claim to love Jesus. But you don't hear anything about Jesus in that man talking back there. He says nothing about Jesus. He follows none of Jesus' teachings. They're a fraud. They're faux patriots. I served in Desert Storm. I served in a combat zone, and so did my father and uncle and my grandfather served in World War II. We're the real patriots. We're the real patriots because we believe in the Constitution, even though it doesn't exist for us. It has never existed for us, but we pray one day it does. Thank you.
I speak in my native tongue when I can to people so that way that my voice can be heard. I'm so glad to see everybody out here and standing here for those who can't and speaking for those who can't. We need to continue the momentum and continue these actions. We need to continue to stand up for those who cannot, those who are detained, those who are getting brutalized by state violence, those who are being shot. I wish that everybody would have a big uproar about the Venezuelans that got shot here in Portland, like they did Renee Good. And rest in peace to Renee Good. She is doing what all of us have been doing, and she got shot for it and murdered. We need to keep standing up and not be afraid. The borders cross us. We do not cross borders. And I'm a tribal citizen of the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs. And ICE has been seen on my reservation and around my reservation. So now we're trying to lock down and trying to combat this state violence that's against us. We need everybody. We don't need allies. We don't need white allies. We need white accomplices that will stand with us, that will continue to be next to us and not run away. We need you to hold the line with us on the front lines and not be afraid. Thank you. Fuck you, little bitch.
Shut down ICE, fight the right, organize a one-day strike. Shut down ICE, fight the right, organize a one-day strike. Shut down ICE, fight the right, organize a one-day strike.
Fuck you, Tokyo!
God bless ICE! God bless Donald Trump!
How can we get ready for May Day?
Donald Trump!
Tonight, have a conversation with someone. Get organized. Sign up. We got tables over there for chairs.
Deport all illegals!
We're going to need to build this movement. Who's with us?
We gotta deport them all! Deport every last illegal in this country! Illegals!
You pussy ass bitch, get out of here! Fuck you fucking chud! You fucking chud!
When immigrants' rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When workers' rights are under attack, what do we do? When indigenous people are under attack, what do we do? That's right. Hey, it's shameful. What do y'all think?
Shame!
No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No hate here, no hate, no ICE in our state. That's right. So we got our speaking program tonight. Folks, stay safe.
We're gonna deport every last illegal in this country. They're all gonna go. No matter how long you fucking protest, no matter what you do, we're still gonna deport them.
You heard of these that made them so bad? It's only up half the time it used to be.
God bless the
So you see this guy is like shoulder checking.
country. They all gotta go. Every last one of them.
If you're watching this, man.
Every last illegal is gonna be deported. Yes, Lord.
Might be time to put the safety glasses on.
Touch me again. That's fine. Stay the fuck away from me. When are we gonna fucking jagland this bitch?
God bless